This prestigious award is given annually to an outstanding student who has demonstrated exceptional scholarship, public performance, and leadership. Nya Johnson has made her mark through notable dramaturgical and academic achievements, earning top honors and awards throughout her academic career. She planted the seed for the newly formed Dramaturgy Collective because she thought that dramaturgy could be a thing at U of M. Nya made it a reality and brought home the KCA CTF Student Dramaturgy Award for her work on Duke Ellington's Sophisticated Ladies. Nya inspires and empowers our community to strive for excellence and has shown exceptional leadership in her final semester by mentoring and supporting artistic growth as the producer of the student premiere production of a new play by her sister titled Mr. Nobody. Nya illustrates what intentional work, dedication, and genuine love of community can achieve. We are extremely proud of Nya's accomplishment and her future in law school. Please join me in congratulating Nya Johnson on this outstanding achievement.
Oh, goodness. Oh, all right. Well, thank you, Video Antonio, for that marvelous introduction. I am truly humbled and honored to receive this prestigious award. And as Antonio mentioned, my name is Nya Johnson, and I'm here to tell you a story. At the beginning of my UM journey, I didn't know what to expect. But as I continued here, I realized that matriculating into the BTA program was one of the best decisions I've ever made. For those of you who don't know what a BTA is, it stands for Bachelor of Theater Arts. This flexible degree program lets one explore all things theater. This concept aligned with my mission to become as versatile as an artist, young woman, and leader as I possibly could. As a result, I've become a Jill of all trades, a young woman who has had to wear a lot of hats. For example, as a producer, I am the Nick Fury of the arts, minus the eye patch. I assemble the people and the pieces to bring stories in a variety of mediums like theater, musical theater, dance, you name it, to life. I found that producing is a boots on the ground kind of role. I've also found that whether the piece is old school, or new work, I'll always be in need of a dramaturg on my team. As a dramaturg, I am an artistic liaison between three groups of people: the creative team, the cast, and the audience, empowering them with the information they need to succeed for any project. This role found me during a time of departmental need, and I've been hooked ever since. So if I were to do some on-demand dramaturgy for today's graduation, I would tell you that graduation ceremonies are a part of an 800-year-old cultural rite of passage dating back to 12th century Europe. The cap and gowns we're wearing today evolved from attire of medieval clergy, and our diplomas, which are printed on paper now, were printed on paper-thin sheepskin and rolled with a ribbon. All of us get to add to that history today, Wolverine style. Speaking of style, I've got to plan some really cool events over the years, from small get-togethers to campus visits for the next generation of theater artists. My favorite event to plan was the annual This Is How We Brunch, formerly known as the BIPOC Brunch, a student-led community event where students and faculty of color across SMTD could come together to connect, have fun, and discuss ways to make our departments better in a relaxed environment. I'm so happy I'm not only able to keep that tradition alive, but to pass on the baton. I got to be an ambassador of sorts. Now, work-wise, I wasn't officially hired to be the tour guide, greeter, and office lady. I just fell into it because of my knowledge of the theater programs, our facilities, and where I pretty much sat every day for the past 4 years. My office, the front desk of the Walgreen, had a nice setup. I mean, an abundance of natural light, charging outlets, a nice proximity to the bathroom. Oh, and I got a rolly chair upgrade. Thank you, Dominic. Now, acting was one of the first things that I did when I got to the university, but I didn't circle back to it until recently. Not only did I make my one and only UProd debut in The Heart of Robin Hood, but I also portrayed one of the lead roles in Introducing Mr. Nobody, a compelling new work written by my younger sister who's coming here to study music education in the fall. Both works challenged me in different ways, the former with stage combat, and the other with the ability to authentically tell inspiring stories. Ultimately, in both cases, I had to let go of the pressure I was putting on myself and just play. Stepping outside of my natural habitat, I took up a business minor to supplement the business acumen I was already building. I got the best of both worlds every day. Ross is a completely different ecosystem than the SMTD, but I found ways to bring SMTD to Ross and bring Ross to SMTD. A theater kid working in sports? Yeah. As a member of the Big Ten Network Student U, to be exact. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to add my production know-how to and learn from broadcasts of underrated UM teams. I mean, who knew water polo could be so riveting? And last but certainly not least, hopefully I can get this on my head. Here we go. I get to add graduate to the list of hots today. I've learned so much from the people and experiences I've had here at SMTD, and above all else, I leave you with this. Walking in your purpose is a lifelong journey, not a destination. We can either dwell on the closed doors, or we can embrace the unexpected open doors somewhere else. There are people waiting on us to use our unique gifts and talents, not for our own glory and fame, but to create positive impacts on the world around us. This isn't the end of my story or yours. It's only the beginning. God bless you and thank you so much.